2화 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much. Well, if you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no. Just remember, we need to find Vanguard Moara and that artifact when we're done.
오. 클립티. 뭐야?
This is Vanguard Moira.
이름인가?
Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
After him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready!
Vanguard's a civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
빨간색인데?
Orcs hijacked my ship. White lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
막 쏘네.
That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go and rescue that Vanguard.
뭐야.
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
아 뭐야 저 칸선에 탄 거야? 튀어나오는 거 아니야? 뭐야? 뭐지? 다쳤나?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? Now I know that kind of talk. You two Marines?
Constellation, actually.
What? Seriously? Man, I've heard stories, but I had no idea you all were this dangerous.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
Hello there, Vastra. Greetings, Walter Stroud.
Well, if you ever find a relic bottle from Earth, we'll all be happy to share it with you. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, Our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it. No other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little
불쌍한
family.
신입.
No. Funny story, caught this one stealing my ship. Only reason I didn't turn her in is because we have the same last name.
Dad.
All right. That's my one. Just a friendly jab. Small group like this, you'll learn more about everyone than you ever wanted to. Kind of all that family is, in a way.
Like more than you'd ever want to know. Hello, kids are around, people. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
안녕.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, for a settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co.
호감은.
As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
아니 뭐 동일지도를 뱅크에다 맡겨놨어.
By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank.
어?
Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. The Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the gal bank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
You planning to tell me your
demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Like who?
긍정주의인가 보다.
got a little
Not
excitement
one of
on
your
our hands.
rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do here?
Joke.
You need to stand back now.
깐깐해 보이는 아저씨일세.
Well, I'm a little busy right now, so if you don't mind, I need you to hang back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time.
이
I
아저씨
won't hold
유명한
my breath
아저씨였나
about
본데,
you
샘프
being here to
아저씨?
take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
아저씨 의심이 많아.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try nothing. You're the
뭐야?
negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender,
문 좀
you're dead
열어봐.
wrong. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that,
아,
we'll radio
인질이
back where
있었구나.
they are, and the marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Marshal might take us down, but we'll take down some of his on the way. I promise you that. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Yeah, you're right. You gave those boys a chance, but now they have to lie in the bed they made. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming.
싸우러 가는 건 나인가?
You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that
협상가로 할
coming.
테니까.
Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages, and once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
뭐야, 열쇠도 갖고 있었어?
What'd the marshal say? We have a deal? I guess that'd be all right. Gonna need to ditch that weapon first. Ain't no way I'm letting you in here armed.
잠깐. 내 얘기 좀
Fine,
들어봐.
but make it quick. Well, maybe. I just ain't taking any chances.
아, 대화가 몇 점짜리 대화인지 나와 있네요.
I won't won't argue with you on that one. That's true. If you tried something, we'd take you out real quick.
열어봐,
Alright,
열어봐.
fine. But if you so much as look at me funny, I'm sending you straight to the
아,
morgue.
일단 열어봐.
Door's unlocked.
Follow me.
조심, 조심. 생각보다 막 어지러져 있진 않네요.
They're in the vault, down there. Hey! The negotiator's coming down to check the hostages.
아, 두목이야? 아, 무슨 두목이 앞에 나와갖고. 아, 뭐야, 인질 한
I know you
명이었구나.
got something valuable stashed away in here.
Yes.
Don't you lie to me now. You don't understand. The vault is for
한
storing
명
priceless
아니다.
heirlooms and relics from
What?
Gila City's proud
명?
history.
세 명.
You're wasting my time and I'm sick of it. I'm gonna count to 5. And if you ain't told me what I want to know, I'm gonna blow your head off. I'm telling you the truth. Please. I have a wife. 5, 4.
오.
No, this is bad.
오. 뭐야.
Thank you so much. Now I have 2 heroes. Solomon Coe and you.
세 명?
We owe you everything.
Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives.
아, 이걸로 끝이.
Here. You've more than earned this.
뭐지?
You got us out of a
주시나?
tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
오. 아,
Now that
크레딧.
lives aren't on the
돈
line, let's get back in Galbank,
네,
see if we can get
포상금인가?
those maps. All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a
일단.
slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. All right, let's see.
뭐지?
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course, that old mule saw this
어?
coming.
제이콥은 또 누구야?
He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad.
가족인가?
We really gotta do this. You're not wrong.
뭐지?
I know, it's personal.
집 나왔나?
All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms.
아,
He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some
아버지였구나.
point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know?
가출 아저씨였구만. 어?
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
집 나간 아들이 왔구만.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize
좋은
where
것
you ought to be
같은데?
for once?
그쵸?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than
아빠
family.
서운.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm
시기가-
seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter.
아, 애기 보고
Come to help Sam root his
싶으셨구나.
ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. You really believe that, don't you?
그냥 확인만 할게.
You think I'm not trying to help him? Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine.
생각보다
You can have the
주시네요.
maps. They're in the other room. Here. Key.
아니 그래도 집안에 있는 건데 막 열쇠 막 주고 그래도 돼? 본인이 꺼내주는 게 아니라?
Let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Something's close. Smugglers have been known to defend their turf hard, so let's not get too careless.
진짜 다 보이는구만. 아! 유물인가 보다.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Let's get going.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Achilles' own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it. Don't bullshit me, Constellation. Tough talk.
치명타.
Backed it up so far, I'll admit. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Just what are we building
here? 뜬다.
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's.
장난감이면 좀 충격이 큰
Why would
듯.
either of those things give the discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark.
Well, you're back.
링대장!
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I
I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep.
왜 이렇게 배로
More
싫어해?
pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy,
아이고
some of the new
저런.
Dusties. They didn't make it. Who
그러니까.
knows with pirates? Revenge, peeking at the scraps. Maybe they're from a different crew and we just got hit twice by sheer bad luck. It's not like we were eager to stick around. But we had injured people on recovery and pickup coming at some
철수해야
point.
되는데 그 구조대가 너무 늦게 왔구나.
Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his.
아이고.
Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you." Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the third one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's third law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hella. I didn't overhear everything. But after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship.
아이고.
And that's the last I saw of either of them. Too risky to put that in the message. Too much liability.
아 그래도
You know how it is.
살리겠다고.
Our clients need to know when the operations start and stop. We handle the rest. They could have grav jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on
아니
this run,
살아있을
Dusty.
수도 있잖아.
I just want to pack up.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet?
Oh.
Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera.
살아있나 보다.
Keep up. Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively
살아있네 살아있네.
What good is
베럿이랑 헬러.
You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even
살려줘
have
이러고 있는 거잖아.
You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy.
구조하러 가야 될 것 같은데.
One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
살려줘. 구조해줘.
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive.
아유
I
살아있는데
still
왜
never want to
얼굴을
see him
보기
again.
싫어.
Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
Supervisor's log supplemental.
아유 진짜
Field
그러시지.
A2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know.
뭐야 뭐가 따로 있어 또?
This is another one of Barrett's special orders. He made good with the payment for Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure.
특별임무.
This place
특별 의뢰.
is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet Constellation credits mean we dig our holes and keep our mouths shut.
베럿이 뭔가 좀
And I'm okay with that.
뭐가 있나?
Hopefully, between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors. I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
Oh, hey.
오, 헬러다.
And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good
뭐야, 어디
space
아픈가?
to have a listen. Here you go.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move. He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Gonna bury you.
뭐야?
Oh, yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? What's the latest thing you see? No exaggerations this time.
Let me think. Unicorn. Not kidding.
Wait. The mythical mare with the magic horn thing?
Oh?
Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile in the vague
아는
shape
사이야?
of a
왜 이렇게
horse.
말이
But
친근해?
my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just gonna pop like a soda can. Holy shit. You actually found me.
I wish I could say this is the
편안하게
first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. Matsura the Grim here and I actually have a lot in common.
Both escape artists. Being captured by Sistef myself.
어?
Plenty of
아는 사이야?
times.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Relativity. We're all just creatures of the universe trying to get away from what's after us. Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
왜 이렇게 편안해
No
보여?
reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
뭔데 이 상황?
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it?
배러 취급.
He does seem to be unusually skilled in that area. True. Barrett has some good friends, it seems.
설득. 성공.
Very well. You're all free to go.
It's been a real pleasure, Matsura. Really. And good luck out there with all the, you know, hurting people and taking their
그거
money.
맞냐고. 이만은 여기서 끝. 그럼 3화에 다시 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 바이바이.